Dana White has been on a tear today and yesterday, dropping fights for UFC 300. We also have a new match made. Brandon Moreno will now be taking on not Amir Albazi. He will be taking on Brandon Royval instead of Amir Albazi in the headliner for the UFC Mexico card. We also have big news regarding UFC 300 and UFC 299. I'm pretty sure y'all have heard of Benoit Saint Denis. He's fighting Dustin Poirier on UFC 299, just making it even more stacked than it already is, which I don't really see how that is possible whenever UFC 300 is right after that, and Dana White needs to hurry up and cook. That's what I'll say. So, first thing we're going to take a look at is the Brandon Moreno versus Brandon Royvval fight at the Sphere in Las Vegas. First event there, and this is the UFC Mexico card. So, Moreno Royval, number one contenders fight. Royval ranked at number 3, Moreno ranked at number 1 right now, and Moreno currently sitting at a comfortable minus 230 underdog. No, minus 230 favorite. So, honestly, I think this is a good matchup for both of these guys because Brandon Royval, he's going to be going out there trying to look for the finish. And so is Brandon Moreno. That's why this is going to be such a good fight. So, anytime you get Brandon Moreno in a fight, it's a banger pretty much. We've seen the last 4 fights with Davis and Figueiredo, and we've saw how those went. That Pantoja fight, one of the bloodiest wars I've ever seen in my entirety of watching the UFC. And Moreno's last fight was a loss against Pantoja. That 5-round, it was so close though, but I had Pantoja in that fight. I can't say that I had Moreno. And Royval's last fight was also a loss against champion Pantoja. So, both these guys are, getting, I think this is a title eliminator. Both these guys want to get right back to the title if possible. And, yeah, it's going to be a good scrap. But give me Brandon Moreno winning this fight. So, next thing we're going to talk about is the additions made to UFC 300. So, first, we got Zhang Weili versus Xiaonan Yan. I think that's how you say her name. So, Zhang Weili coming off a win against Amanda Lemos, and Xiaonan Yan coming off a win against Jessica Andrade, first round knockout. But Zhang Weili is coming off one of the most dominant performances in women's MMA history, and she got a performance bonus for going to a decision. That doesn't happen normally. Zhang Weili is a different beast at strawweight. I honestly don't think that Xiaonan Yan is going to beat her, because Weili has striking and wrestling. Xiaonan Yan has good striking. We saw what she did to Jessica Andrade, but come on. Jessica Andrade, she wins fights here and there. Like, yeah, she beat Mackenzie Dern recently. She beat her bad too, I'll say that. But she's off and on. Like, you can't really count on Jessica Andrade. She's pretty inconsistent. So, it was kind of expected for Xiaonan Yan to beat her. But Weili, I don't really need to say much about Weili because we've all seen what Weili can do. We saw what she did to Lemos. We saw what she did to Carla Esparza. Like, come on. I'm going Weili in that fight. Don't even have any questions whatsoever. Because y'all can call me a casual or what for picking whoever or picking. Y'all can disagree. I don't care. Y'all can disagree with me all you want. So, the next fight we're going to look at, the final fight we're going to look at, is on UFC 300 as well. Just got announced. It's not even on the website yet. So, Dana White just dropped Cody Garbrandt versus Davison Figueiredo. Now, this is a banger. This is a Cody Garbrandt redemption era right here. I'm telling y'all. And Deiveson Figueiredo coming off that win against Rob Font, 30-27'd him. I mean, Deiveson Figueiredo, former flyweight champion. We've all seen what he's capable of. Let's see what he's capable of against the guy in Cody Garbrandt. Because Cody Garbrandt, he's looking like he was in his prime. His last fight, he looked like he was in his prime. And it made me so happy to see that. Because Cody Garbrandt was... I'd bust to that man. No weird stuff, though. He was just so good whenever he beat Dominic Cruz and then, fell off. But it happens. So, we'll see if Cody's still got it when he is fighting Deiveson Figueiredo. There's one more thing I do want to talk about, which is UFC 297 Strickland versus Duplessis. I just want to go over the main event, and I just want to tell y'all that I'm a Sean Strickland fan. I have nothing against Duplessis. I honestly don't want either guy to lose this fight. I love them both. I like Sean because he's like me. He says the F word a lot, and he's, very like, F this, F you. I'm not going to say I'm a Sean Strickland meat rider, but I'm a Sean Strickland meat rider. I like Duplessis as well. I mean, he's a friendly guy. But I'm taking Strickland. I'm taking Strickland all day. Not glazing. If you want to see glazing, then the end of the video is literally in like 5 seconds. Take a look at this clip, and this will be the end of the video. Goodbye.
He's the champ, bro. Sean Strickland is the UFC champion, man. I'm about to start flying. I told you he's gonna pull that off.